Hey, Richest you money maniacs, welcome back. This is going to be a video about duck dinner. What does that have to do with money? Well, you'll get to find out. Here we go. Hey, Richest you money maniacs, welcome back. I'm Tom, coming at you straight from the Richest You YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in. Now, in this video, I'm going to talk about duck dinner and how to make sure you have a duck dinner for every night of your life. This is a wonderful example of exactly what's happening right now in the United States of America. Everybody's talking about stimulus packages. Everybody's talking about universal base income. It's going to be awesome. You can sit home and do nothing, and you can just watch TV and have internet and drink your favorite beer and watch sports and eat pizza and worry about health challenges all day long. Isn't that wonderful? And you won't have to produce anything. You can just sit home and yeah, it's easy. Why am I bringing up stimulus packages and refunds and all of that type of stuff, government support and duck dinner? Well, here's why. Because what it reminded me of is all of these offers to send American citizens checks, these helicopter drops of money, right? Because they want to stimulate the economy, to get people to spend money again, you know, go out and spend that money and go to that restaurant and go out dancing and buy that new TV, buy that computer and buy that new car and buy that new piece of real estate, get that money going again. We really need the economy to pick up again. But what you don't realize is when you send money to people, you have to now play by the person's rule who sent you the money. Slow down for a second, right? You're going to send me money for free and there's no strings attached. No, they never said that. In fact, it's the exact opposite. Holy cow! There are steel cables attached to that money. You will not believe. Your head will spin when you finally get this check and you find out what it means in terms of your taxes, your freedoms, and your choices in life. All right, so without going too far afield, let me explain what that has to do with a duck dinner. Okay, and I heard this lesson a long time ago from a farmer in southeastern Ohio where I grew up. And it was this fella, he said, you know, I've got this pond and I got these ducks and they just stay all year long. They don't migrate anymore. They stay. And I just can basically walk out onto the frozen in the middle of the winter and pick up one of the ducks and wring its neck and go take it inside and pluck it clean and clean out the innards and cook myself a duck dinner every day of the week if I want to. And I said, well, that's incredible, but how did you do that? I mean, don't the ducks fly away? Aren't they afraid of you? He said, no. I mean, at first they were. You know, of course, there are wild geese and wild ducks and things like that, and they come and you go near them and they're like, oh, stay away. And they always would fly south, but I figured it out, you know. And he said he had actually heard this trick from another person, you know, in his family from years before. The trick is you walk out with little breadcrumbs and you just take breadcrumbs and you start to feed them. Just once in a while, not even a lot, just little breadcrumbs. You're not giving them steak, you're not giving them lobster, you're not giving them nice big salads with fruit and stuff in it. You're not giving them dessert, you're giving them dried bread. Stale, dry bread. And guess what? The ducks eat it up like crazy. Now, mind you, they still have to go into the water and look for the other nutrients that they need, the fish and the worms and the grass or the shrubbery that grows, right? They still need to get those other nutrients. But for whatever reason, they start to habitually stay close to the farmer's house because, well, he gives them bread. He comes out and gives it to them for free. It's not even that much, but they still sleep in the cold and they still have to hunt for the rest of their food, right? And they still have to protect themselves from predators. And there's no cage, so they're not even safe. They don't even have a roof. They just live around the pond now all year long through the freezing cold winters and the rainy season and. But because this farmer goes out and just gives them a little bit of bread once in a while, they don't fly away anymore. Not only do they not fly away, but they come up to him. And he just reaches down and grabs one and wrings its neck right there in front of the whole crowd, right in front of all of the other ducks. And sure, it startles them for a second, but then as soon as he comes back again, they're so programmed to get that bread, man. They just come right up to him as if nothing's wrong, because, you know, he's not going to wring their neck. He likes them, right? He's giving them bread. That's exactly what's happening with this stimulus package. They're giving the American taxpayers breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs. And you know where most of the money for the stimulus package is going? Nobody knows. Because it's secret. $450 billion assigned to one man. Whatever his name is, Munchin. You know, the funny thing about that guy, he probably really got beat up as a kid. I mean, that's a funny name if you think about it. But we won't get into that. So one man has the control of $450 billion of our taxpayer dollars, right? Oh, wait, it's not really our taxpayer dollars yet. We have to pay that back in the future. This is actually Federal Reserve money first. We won't get into that. He has it, and it's marked that no one can know where that money is going. No one can see it. I mean, that guy could be funding entire countries around the world with that much money. You can buy entire countries with $450 billion. Maybe he's even, funding other illegal activities. Wink, wink. You can't know where I'm going to spend this money. Maybe, but I won't tell you. Why are tax dollars suddenly secretly being spent and nobody's getting upset about it? But that's another video. Okay, so the whole point of this video is that you're being fed breadcrumbs. Congratulations, you're excited to get $1,200? Will that even last past a whole month at all for most people? I mean, come on, really? $1,200, that's it? If you were going to do any good, if you really meant to help people, give them $1 million each. I mean, the Federal Reserve can print money to infinity.
To infinity and beyond!
To infinity and beyond! We're the Federal Reserve. We can print to infinity and beyond. They've said it themselves. There's no limit to what we can print. We can print to infinity and beyond. My God, man. Give us all $1 million then. If you really want to help, send every single American citizen and the illegal ones if you want to $1 million. Because you know what? In the end, it's not going to matter anyway. Inflation's going to catch up and we're all going to pay the price anyhow. But it's important that since you're watching this video, you realize that you are the duck. You are not the farmer. All right, everybody, thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to give a thumbs up, if you disagree, I want to hear it in the comments. Please check out the rest of the videos that we have also and subscribe to the channel. We'll look forward to seeing you again real soon.
To infinity and beyond!